Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence."
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Two evenly matched teams looking to catch momentum before conference play. Hello and welcome to the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center here on the campus of Adrian College in Adrian, Michigan. Game right in between the holidays as it is the visiting Bluffton University Beavers coming in to play the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bulldogs enter 3-6 with the Beavers entering 2-7. Beavers coming in off of a win 12 days ago. Bulldogs lost at home to Wilmington on December 17th as well. My name is Sean Whitmer. Joining me in the booth today is Dakota Clift as we get prepared for this contest between these two teams. Dakota, who are two X factors coming in off this bench that we're really looking to see what impact they can provide?
I think coming off the bench for Bluffton, we can definitely keep an eye on Matt Ray. Last year against the Bulldogs, he came in off the bench again, had 14 points against the Bulldogs in 20 minutes. That's, very solid line right there. And then going over to the Bulldogs, Jeremiah Dallas coming off the bench for the Bulldogs with a 6.4 average of points, 21 assists, 14 steals. Great line there for Bulldogs, possible sixth man, definitely somebody we can keep an eye on.
Yeah, and Dallas is the backup point guard in every regard. When Rager is not on the court, it's always Dallas that's bringing the ball up. He's creating for the team, and I think that could be a very big aspect of this contest. In last year's matchup, turnovers were really the big difference maker as the Bulldogs only had, I believe, 8 turnovers to the 16 of the Beavers, and it was a one-point contest that came down to the end with two teams shooting almost identically, but it was actually the Beavers who had made more shots throughout the contest over the Bulldogs. We're going to step aside momentarily for the national anthem. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NCAA Division III basketball on ACTV.
diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1:15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Hello and welcome back inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center as we take a look at the starting lineup for the Beavers. Clift, who is the man to watch in that starting group?
The man to watch for the Beavers coming in starting is definitely going to be Nevin Robson, averaging 14.3 points a game, 9 rebounds a game, and 2 assists per game. That's a great stat line to have out of your starter, and definitely someone to look forward to seeing play tonight, and definitely our man to watch.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting to see the matchup inside the matchup in what we'll see between Robson and Rager, as Rager is one of the leaders for that Bulldogs team. I imagine they'll match up quite a bit as we take a look over at the Bulldogs starting lineup now. It is Luke Rager who's the first announced, and like I said, that matchup's going to be very electric. It'll be interesting to see the decision in full court press, half court press, whatever's going to be done defensively. But if we're looking at the starting lineup for the Bulldogs, who is the player to watch?
I think the player to watch tonight is going to be Darius Welch. Welch is averaging 12.4 a game, 6.8 rebounds a game, and has 18 assists coming into this game with 15 steals. Definitely someone to watch coming into this game, and someone that we think is going to excel in this, especially inside the paint.
Yeah, and last man off the bench. He's going to be playing center for the most part for the Bulldogs, but that's not indicative of how he plays the game. He is very good with the ball in his hands. He dribbles very well, and he's able to make shots that not very many people would see from what is seen as a big man. And he's actually not going to do the jump balls. It's going to be Smiley in the jump, which I think is probably the right decision. Matches up better inside a little bit. As Smiley wins the jump ball over to Welch. He's going to give it to Rager. And already a whistle sounds. Looks like we might be having some technical difficulties with the basket on Bulldogs side, as there were some things being worked on before the anthem started.
I think there's issues with the shot clock. The shot clock was not started, and now they're over at the announcer's table.
So it'll be interesting to see what comes out of this. 7 seconds into the game. Shot clock was at 29. I think you're right on that regard, as should have started a lot quicker. Of course, college level basketball, it's always the matchups within the matchups, and this is going to slow everything down to the point of Bulldogs with a sideline inbound. It's going to be Welch. Rager is first player towards him, trying to create space, and he will take it and reset. Shot clock at 20. Welch feeds over, ball to Rager. Now underneath on the low post. Back down, shot up and in. A great look for Brendan Schlink.
Great inside move by Schlink there. Not something that you see a whole lot anymore, especially inside.
Beavers trying to get it going, and a three ball is drained from deep. It was Foster. Rager takes it up, gives it to Schlink. A three ball of his own off the rim and out. Deep outlet pass and a tough layup. No good. Great defense for the Bulldogs. Slowing it down, Logan gives it off to Welch. Tries the step back three. Foul called on Logan for an illegal screen.
Yeah, just move through the screen. Can't do that at all. I mean, it's going to get called 10 times out of 10. Instead of doing a pick and roll, he tried to do a pick and step through.
Here comes Andre Irvin for the Beavers, bringing it up. Now it's left off for Robson. Backing down Welch. Good defense. Robson shot blocked by Welch. Gets his own rebound. He's going to push tempo himself. Welch steps through, contact, up and in, off the glass. Darius Welch. Beavers picking it up, attacking on Schlink. Step back mid-range. Side rim and out. It's played over to Rager. Rager takes the screen. Backdoor pass. Smiley. Little fadeaway falls. Bulldogs up 6-3. Irvin running the show. Pick and roll, gets the switch. He feeds up top, now down low. Good defense from Smiley. And a turnover. Logan comes up with the ball. He pushes pace, finds Welch with the smaller man on him. Welch spin shot. Doesn't find anything. Now Irvin pushing back. Cross court feed. And that's going to be a travel for the Beavers.
Went to get a pump fake, went to shoot at the same time. Came off his feet with the ball, came back down with it. Just got to have a little more awareness on where the defenders are in that situation.
Yeah, I don't think he expected Welch to really attack the way he had, as Logan to Rager. Rager and Smiley in a pick and roll game. Rager with the right hand finish. Adds 2 to the board.
Back on that travel call, Welch is 6'7". He's going to move down the court.
Irvin as Rager takes a big screen. And that's going to be the first foul on J.D. Stokes. Just a big screen there, and the shot in and out as well, so just can't get the lid off the basket right now if you're the Beavers. Rager gives to Welch. Handoff, Schlink, now Rager takes the screen from Smiley, backs in, has Logan. Logan with the 3. It's up, and it's good. Bulldogs add a triple.
Both teams are coming out firing early in this game. It's definitely something that you want to see, but also something you want to be aware of, because if they can't get the fall, then there's no point.
As Irvin doing it himself, backdoor cut, and it's a beautiful pass with a nice finish to follow from Robson. Rager gives to Welch. Jab step, now he's making a move inside, passes to the corner. Schlink shot up and off the rim and out. Pushing the tempo is the Beavers. It's Robson. Dribbles and gets out. Now the quick inside feed, and it's Logan tapping it over to Welch, who will now push the tempo over to Logan. Seth Logan drives inside, kicks out. Darius Welch. He drives, free throw line jumper up and off the back iron and out. Fed over, driving in. A little bit of an awkward hook shot there is out, and now the Bulldogs will take possession. It's Rager, mind you, with the 3 ball. Back rim and off. Smiley can't get there. Last touched by the Beavers. Bulldogs will keep possession. As we are getting a media timeout here, and it's been an exciting first few minutes of this contest, 4.5 roughly that we've gone through. Bulldogs up 11-5, and it's almost felt like they haven't been able to miss.
Yeah, I mean, Bulldogs coming out firing, and everything is going their way. So it's definitely something you want to see if you're the Bulldogs, not what you want to see if you're the Beavers here. So you just want to try and get the Bulldogs slowed down, try and play defense, and get back in this game.
We're going to step aside for a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NCAA basketball on ACTV.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Hello and welcome back, as Bulldogs made a couple lineup changes there during the media timeout. Dallas comes out to run with Rager instead of replacing him. Then it's going to be Schlink. I believe that's going to be Dylan Gyra, but it will be Rager over to Logan. He hits Gyra. Now Rager back to Logan. Creates space for himself. Schlink was looking for the backdoor cut. Now it's back up for Gyra. Dribble handoff. Rager makes a move. Gets inside. Up top, Logan for 3. Off the rim and doesn't find any twine. Beavers pushing tempo the other way. And there's going to be a blocking foul, I believe, or personal foul, mind you, going against Teron Logwood. That was away from the play. I didn't even see what happened.
Not something you see a whole lot. It's an off-ball foul, just extended the forearm. So, I mean, can't get away with that ever, and just not something you want to do in that situation.
Rager pushes tempo. Pass to Gyra. Low post. And has it ripped away. Jump ball called. It'll be going the other way. New man entering, it is Matt Ray, one of our X Factors coming into this game. So him and Dallas both on the floor. At the same time, it'll be interesting to see the impact they have on today's contest. Inbounded to Layfield. Dribbles it up, takes the screen from Logwood. Logwood was open there, but was looking for another screen instead of the ball. Layfield working against Schlink. High post feed. Now up top, Snelling drives right, gives up for Layfield. Tries to make a move. Dallas with swarming defense, and he's not going to get credit with a steal, but he forced that turnover in every sense of the word.
Yeah, great effort and great pressure there. Not a whole lot you can do. Just be in his face and make him make a mistake. That's exactly what the Bulldogs were trying to do there, and that worked.
So it's Dallas inbounding to Rager. Really your 2 point guards both bringing the ball up. You get blitzed at any point. You can simplify things. Dallas back to Rager. Rager head fake. Now up top. Gyra's shot. Rims out. Going the other way. Quick transition. Robson tries to make a move inside. Quick floater up and no chance. Dallas now playing the other way. Sets up the screen from Schlink. Dallas step back. No. Feeds it over. Johnson to Rager. Cross court feed. It's Schlink. He has Gyro working behind him. Now over to Dallas. Takes the screen. Dallas feeds to Schlink. Dribbles. Back to Rager. 3-point shot. The hand in the face doesn't matter. Luke Rager with the 3 extends the lead to 9. Snelling drives all the way. No contact till the rim, as he will answer for the Beavers. Dallas to Rager, over to Johnson, drives in, kicks, backdoor cut was Gyra. He'll feed to the corner. Whistle sounds, and it looks like we're going to say out of bounds. Or no, reach in, mind you.
Yeah, William Layfield just getting a little too handsy there, just trying to play the ball, got a little too much arm, just a little bit of an unnecessary contact.
Yeah, that's definitely. I didn't see what had happened. I was looking at the ball and didn't catch the foul as Gyra dribble handoff to Dallas. Jab step inside, post up, back outside for Welch. Makes a move, head fake, pass over to Dallas for 3. It's up. And it will rim out. Welch took a little bit of a fall there. Fed over, Irvin. Back up top. Snelling got the last basket for the Beavers. Sidestep 3-pointer. Snelling rims out as well. Dallas transitioning, fighting off the contact, going all the way coast to coast, and he'll draw the foul.
Just a little too much contact going up with the ball, and exactly what Jeremiah Dallas is trying to do, draw contact, get to the line. Some of the Bulldogs struggled with last year against the Beavers as, free throws, and it's definitely something that you want to capitalize on at the line, is being at the line.
Yeah, and Dallas is going to knock down the first one, so if he can go extending this, that was a big problem in the last game as well, was less of a problem for the Bulldogs, more of a problem for their opposition. They got in foul trouble way too early. I think they had 9 fouls through the first 10 minutes, getting them into the double bonus quick, as Dallas is going to knock down both. And if the Bulldogs can keep drawing fouls, they're going to get into the bonus again here in this first half. Johnson picking up Irving full court, makes a move, goes left, inside floater up and off the front iron. He'll shoot 2.
Both teams getting really physical early, and something you don't want to see too early on is both teams being really physical, getting a lot of fouls called, especially since it's still the first half, 12 minutes to go. I mean, the Beavers are at 4 fouls as a team. The Bulldogs are now at 2. It's definitely a physical game so far.
And Irving's going to knock down that first one. So it's Andre Irvin, the graduate student guard out of Lewis Center, Ohio. Shoots his second, and it's going to rim out. Rebound by Smiley. Bulldogs looking to push some tempo. Dallas sets the screen. It's fed over to Welch. Back to Dallas. Dribble handoff, Johnson for three. It's going to go off the side iron and out. Dallas poked at that ball. I'm not sure what his thought process there was. Maybe trying to get it off of Ray to get the Bulldogs the ball back, but nonetheless, it's going to be Irvin bringing it up. He'll play with patience, gets the screen. Johnson bodied up Irvin. Be interesting to see if that call is going to go against Johnson or Van Lanningham. It's going to go against Van Lanningham, so that's going to be his first personal, and now the fouls are almost deadlocked after the Bulldogs had a 3-foul lead.
Yeah, Bulldogs just getting a little sloppy, so just not something that you want to do, especially with the foul lead that they had, and just getting a little sloppy. Just got to clean it up.
I'd like to remind you to stay connected with all the action by following at AdrianCollegeTV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at AdrianCollegeTV today. Of course, doing things on just about every social media platform all year long. Slows down a little bit over Christmas break and the semester break at summer, but nonetheless, still creating content, and everything created is created by the students, so add some interesting content out there, doing some things with the Bulldogs, some challenges, some interview-style content, as second media timeout is just about over. Bulldogs lead by 8. Of course, joining me in the booth is Dakota Clift. My name is Sean Whitmer. If you're just joining us, Bulldogs have been on a tear to start this game, but the Beavers have been able to get back-to-back fouls drawn against the Bulldogs. Picking it up with pace, corner kick, and a travel called against Ray. Nice move by Layfield. Ray just got a little too eager.
Caught the ball, and I think he just wanted to try and get an early move, just too quick with it. Just got to slow down, make sure everything's set and ready to go before you make your move.
As Van Lanningham gives to Dallas, back to Van Lanningham. Johnson, it's Van Lanningham, takes the screen from Smiley. Nice move over to the free throw line, diving pass. Welch, cross-court feed to Dallas. Makes a move inside. Dallas with the tough shot will fall through contact.
Great physical finish there by Jeremiah Dallas in the paint.
As Irvin been engineering the offense. He feeds it over. Layfield corner shot. Ray up, and it will rim out. Putback attempt will have a foul on it. Dallas making them earn them at the line. I believe that was Justice Thompson.
I think Dallas went to try and contest the rebound, put back, and just got too much body on him.
As Matt, if you're Matt Ray, you want that shot back. That's the most open look you're going to get in a game that's probably going to be really close.
Yeah, there was nobody within the entire area code of Matt Ray, and just couldn't get the fall.
1 for 1 so far for Thompson. Second one is up. And he will hit the bottom. Rager engineering again as Dallas found a seat. Swings it over to Welch. Makes a move inside. Welch with the left hand finish at the rim. Darius Welch.
Beautiful little finger roll there under the arm for Welch.
Justice Thompson to Irvin. Sets a screen. Irvin, nice move over to Thompson. Quick drive. Blocked up by Smiley. Looked like he was looking for the pass to Robson, who will get the finish over Welch. Rager dribbles up, takes the screen from Smiley. Feed cross court. The jump shot will rim all the way around and out. It was Gavin Saunders. Irvin makes a move on Smiley. The cut from Ray off the glass. Logan with the rebound. He hits Rager. Welch wanted it in the corner. Saunders dribbles inside. He'll feed back up top to Logan. Now Welch drives, physical, passes off to Smiley. Somehow it stays alive. Saunders with the three, front rim. Can't get it to go. Irvin makes a move, passed off. Thompson drives hard, and he will finish with the soft touch off the glass.
Last push down the court for the Bulldogs. The Beavers fans were looking for a travel, and they probably should have got one on the Welch play there.
That's a bang-bang play. Welch probably could have got a personal foul as well as Rager feeds to Smiley. He has Welch out top, but Smiley with the hook.
Great physicality from Smiley down low. Looked like he was double, possibly even triple teamed, and still managed to get a shot up and in.
Irvin drives hard off the glass, and he'll shoot two. Going back to that play on the other end, if you're Smiley, you're really happy you made that shot. If you're Welch, Smiley's going to hear an earful no matter what, jokingly because he made it. If he misses that, look at how open Welch is. Welch is going to be all over him if he misses that shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's a shot that you want to take, want to make, and if you don't, then you're just going to never hear the end of it because you have somebody wide open right in front of you. I mean, he looked right at him on his spin, just thought he had a better shot inside.
So it is Schlink coming in for Smiley. Sits him down with a couple fouls. Logan inbounding. Rager gets it as Irvin was trying to draw some off-ball foul. Rager drives, kicks, corner, Schlink, head fake, over to Logan. Makes a move up top for Welch. Whistle sounds. Welch will shoot it anyway, just a warm-up jumper.
Shot clock issues yet again.
So Bulldogs lead 22-16 with 8:50 remaining on the clock here in the first half. Of course, college basketball rules. It is 2 halves, 20 minutes each. So it'll be Seth Logan inbounding it. He's going to look for Rager. He hits him. Irvin pressuring aggressively, but it gets Irvin out of position. Pass over to Logan. He wants a foul, but he won't get it. Irvin pushes with tempo. Rager can't handle it. Irvin spinning floater. Nice finish, and Welch gets caught looking. Irvin drives in again, and he will shoot free throws.
That's a great move by Robson down there on the other end. Lots of aggressiveness and just all over the ball. Just poked it right out of Welch's hand. Welch just kind of nonchalant tried to catch it. Just not a whole lot that Rager could do other than maybe put a little more on it. But great defensive awareness by Robson.
Yeah, and it wasn't designed that way. That was Robson doing just a quick reading what was going on. He seen Welch was being a little bit more lethargic and said, okay, well, I'll test my luck here and see what happens, which Robson, being a leader of the team, he just has that freedom to try things like that out, and I don't think the coaching staff's going to get on him too much for that. It led to a free throw opportunity for his teammate.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the coach, you're absolutely okay with that. I mean, it was a turnover for the Bulldogs, and it set you up for a basket, and now you're at the free throw line to try and get even closer in this game, bring it within 2. And if you're the coaches, you're going to applaud him for that. You're going to praise him for that because that's the effort that you want out of your team leaders. And he's going to looking at him to try and get other guys to see, like, hey, that's the effort that we need to put in and off the court. And, you know, that's something the coaches are going to want everyone to try and remodel themselves for.
So Beavers already ready to come back from this timeout. Bulldogs took a little bit longer. Only up by 4 now. They led by as many as 8 here in this first half. As there is 8:23 remaining. First free throw up and good. 8:25, mind you. Second shot will fall as well. Now a substitution. Austin Burns, the freshman out of Marshall, Michigan, checks in for his first opportunity of the day. Rager gives to Dallas. Makes a move over to Burns. Back to Dallas. Pump fake. Drive. Kick outside. Welsh for three. And the practice one was warm up. Darius Welch finds the bottom of the net. Irvin drives left, kicks inside. Dallas will get credited with the steal. Now he'll push tempo himself over to Welch. Corner shot, Burns, back to Rager. Return to Welch, makes a move, head down drive. Fakes inside, outside to Rager. His three will not fall. It goes in and out, and they're going to say out of bounds on Jeremiah Dallas.
Yeah, that's the right call there. Dallas, last one to touch it. It looked like he might have gotten a little bit of a shove, but then again, physical game. It's going to be a little more lenient on calls like that. So,
yeah, they're letting them play for the most part in this contest. Turns out the actual largest lead so far was 10 for the Bulldogs. As driving kick, outside shot will not fall. Burns gets the rebound, kicks to Dallas. Jeremiah Dallas, head fake, drives left, goes up with the right, and it'll draw the contact. Jeremiah Dallas will shoot two.
Justice Thompson just got beat and tried to play catch-up, and then after you play catch-up, the only way that you're going to have any attempt at blocking the ball is a foul, and you could see that there.
Yeah, and that is not the side of the court you want to go stumbling out of bounds on, as there's no padding back there. There's just some glass doors. So,
glass doors and a trash can that Justin Thompson almost landed in.
Yeah, definitely if you're going to go stumbling out of bounds, you want it to be the other way. As Dallas goes 2 for 2 from the line, 27-20. Welch picking up full court. Snelling floats one, cross court, now up. The shot up and off the iron and out. Unable to get it to fall was Jackson Foster. Now Dallas to Rager. Rager spins. Kick outside, Barnes, three-point shot will fall. That was actually going to be Brandon Schlink. Irvin. Outside. Quick hands by Burns. Pressuring at the half-court line. Driving inside, and Burns got beat. Rager with quickness gives to Burns. Head fake, back outside to Rager. Drives inside, physicality, and it's gonna be called a charge on Rager.
I think that one could have gone either way. I mean, Rager dropped the shoulder a little bit, but then again, Irvin was sliding right beside him, wasn't ever really set or in a legal guarding position. I could have probably gone either way. The only thing I think that kind of made it go in the way of the Beavers was the shoulder drop by Rager.
Which it's tough because that's part of his hop step. That's not abnormal for him to do during his hop step, as a corner three-point attempt is up and out. Foster, some nice effort, gets the offensive glass. Now Snelling spins, kicks back outside for Robson. Patience, and they will call the travel. I was curious if they would, because it looked like he went to pick up his dribble and fumbled with it.
Yeah, when that happens, it's almost the same as just catching the ball and taking a step with it. I mean, you can't lose control, regain control without re-dribbling.
As Rager sets up, takes the screen, kicks over to Dallas. Drives hard to the right, gets blocked. Foster caught it with his foot on the baseline, And the Beavers can't catch a break.
About as close as you can get for Foster. I think it was literally just his toes on the line and just right as he caught it. So I mean,
if he wears one size shoe smaller, they have the ball right now. Fed over top to Welch. It's Burns looking back for Welch. 3 taller players for the Bulldogs right now. Welch bullies his way inside with the finish.
After that play, Welch is fired up.
Well, Darius Welch has been on fire all game. Kicked outside. Klum feeds inside. A fancy move. And he gets up and gets the rebound. They'll call a travel, though. A little bit of a step over there from Schlink as well. It's going to be Bulldog ball.
Great effort. Just came up with it and came down. And once you fall to the ground while holding the ball, that becomes a travel because you are in possession of the ball. So just an unfortunate break there for Layfield.
Rager drives off the glass and out. Now pushing tempo. Klum feeds it over. Now Layfield inside Robson, guarded by Schlink. Tries to take it himself. He'll feed back up top. 2 players in one spot. And it's blocked by Rager. The touchdown pass. Rager takes the shot, and it's off the side of the iron. Now going the other way, it's Layfield. Corner pass to Klum. Looking up top, Robson. Recovers behind the back. Dishes outside, and a blocking foul on the court. What a just stint of play there from both of these teams.
Just back and forth the entire time. And Bulldogs come away with the turnover, get it out in transition, all the way down the court, just can't get the shot to fall. Bluffton right back in transition, just can't get anything to go afterwards.
We mentioned Darius Welch is on fire in this contest. Currently leads all scorers with 9 on the game. And shooting free throws for the Beavers is Justice Thompson. He gets his 5th and 6th points. Dallas will be the engineer here. Little half screen from Welch. Schlink drives inside, makes a move, kicks it out to Dallas. The whistle will sound.
Nobody for the Beavers was happy about that call. Just a little too much body contact is going to get called every time. Just can't have that much body contact between 2 players, and right there it was just slightly too much and got called, and just a little bit unfortunate if you're the Beavers, as that was a great defensive effort and just nothing you can do about it.
As we will step aside, don't go anywhere. You're watching NCAA Division III men's basketball on ACTV.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
Hello and welcome back inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. We have 4 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. Joining me in the booth today is Dakota Clift. My name is Sean Whitmer, and it has been a fun one. If you're just joining us, it's been hectic up and down the court, especially lately. Bulldogs lead by 8.
Yeah, just lots and lots of pressure up and down the court. Both teams moving quickly, just trying to catch the other side off guard and just trying to make everything go in their favor.
Underneath inbound. Van Lanningham was looking to get open. Welch with the floater, and he's broken First person double digits on the game, Darius Welch. Snelling kicks Irvin. The 3-ball will fall. Dallas takes the screen from Welch. Little ghost screen. Dallas fights through the contact of Irvin, and he gets it to fall. Thompson leaves it deep. 3. Side rim and out. Dallas will pick it up going the other way. Leaves it off for Welch. Has it poked away. Klum picks up the loose ball to Irving. The right-handed finish. And a timeout called by the Beavers. So a 30-second timeout for the Beavers as the Bulldogs lead by 7 with 3 minutes to go in this contest. Cliff, we've seen a lot of action up and down the court, especially as of late. What do the Beavers have to do to get back into this contest?
They got to just play clean defense. I mean, they're obviously leading in fouls right now and just getting too eager on defense. Just got to clean up the little things. Just play better defense and then clean up the turnovers on offense. Just try and build slowly back into this game, chip away bit by bit. Have a drive where you win one move up and down the court.
And I mean, it seems simple to say, but you have to stop Darius Welch. You have to put your best interior defender on Welch and just hope that Welch misses his threes, because he is doing everything for this Bulldogs offense right now. As trapped in the corner was Van Lanningham. He hits Dallas. 2 trailing defenders. Corner kick. Schlink with the jumper, and it rims all the way around and out. Driving in is Robeson, who can't handle it. And they'll call it a shooting foul. So shooting 2 will be Robeson. So that's going to go against Van Lanningham for his 2nd foul of the game. 9th team foul. No hesitation there as Rager will check in for Van Lanningham. Those are really your 3 guards that you rotate between. Dallas, Rager, Van Lanningham, and Welch has been a guard all day today for the most part. Of course, you have Seth Logan, who's more of a scoring threat at the guard position. Dallas, head fakes, gets it to Rager, now to Welch. Up the court, Barnes to the corner, Schlink. Up top for Dallas, who hits it from deep.
Great ball movement by the Bulldogs there.
Irvin gives it off. Snelling with the tough shot inside, makes it over Barnes. Now Dallas to Welch, spinning pass to Rager. Plays patient, gives over to Dallas. He'll drive right. Dallas kicks to the corner. Rager for 3!
Bulldogs are playing selfless basketball right now, moving the ball a lot, setting each other up, and hitting the open guy.
Rager picks up Irving at half court. Irvin with the jumper, and they'll say he traveled first.
Came off of 1 foot, landed on 2. That's usually a travel. Just tried to go with the Euro, couldn't get it to connect, and just traveled.
Now driving is Dallas. It's going to be off his leg. He wants a reach. He'll take credit for the turnover. He understands that it was his fault, but now he's going to pick up full court.
Both teams starting to apply a little bit of pressure up and down the court, earlier down the court as well.
Rager picks up Irvin. Now Dallas with the quick switch. Thompson makes a move, kicks outside to Snelling. He has Barnes face guarding him. Snelling makes a move, and he turns it over. Rager up the court. Dallas with the finish. That was a bunny you couldn't miss if you're Jeremiah Dallas.
A little worried about Justice Thompson flying down the court behind him.
Gives it off to Irvin. Now up top, head fake, drives left. Up and off the glass. It is Snelling with the bucket. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. Kick to the corner. Driving, feed to Welch, who's going to drive himself. He has it poked away. Both players sliding. Whistle sounds, and it will be Beaver ball.
As well as a foul on Rager.
Yeah, loose ball foul there. I think with how you've called this game all game, I don't think you should be calling that one.
Yeah, so it's been a physical game. A little lenient on calls, and that one was another one that could have probably been a little lenient on. Just a little too much shove in the dive.
Yeah, I think with the situation at hand, if you're Rager, you just give up on that play. Obviously, you're ingrained to play through the whistle no matter what, but in that situation, most likely Irvin is going to get that ball and slide out of bounds. So it's going to be your ball again anyway. You just need to check up and let him do him. Instead, Rager picks up another personal foul on this contest. He will bring the ball up the court. 40 seconds remain here in this first half. Rager, little ghost screen, he'll give to Welch. Over to Barnes, drives hard, outside to Dallas for three, and it's gonna be off the front iron and out. Irvin pushes the tempo the other way.
Beavers are going to look to slow it down here and kill as much clock as possible, especially with no shot clock now within the last 30 seconds.
Irvin hesitates. He gives to Snelling. Dribble handoff to Thompson. As Dallas gets physical, he picks it up, feeds to Rager, unselfish from Dallas, and it's a buzzer beater layup from Luke Rager. Bulldogs lead by 11.
Yeah, great defensive effort from Jeremiah Dallas. Read the handoff, just fought right through the attempted handoff there from Justice Thompson, and got Rager, instead of trying to go up the shot because Justice Thompson flew down the court himself trying to block that shot. So just great awareness there from Jeremiah Dallas all around, defensively and offensively.
As Bulldogs lead 46-35 after that buzzer-beating layup. We get ready for the second period of play, and in a game that was just a 5-point separation not that long ago, Bluffton seems to have fallen a little bit in doing things the simple way that was working for them. What's the number one thing you want to see out of the Beavers coming out of the half?
The number one thing you want to see is a little better ball control. They're starting to struggle, and turnovers starting to kind of get a little bit sloppy, get a little unsure-handed, and that's not something that you can continue to do in a close game like this, and definitely something that you want to see get cleaned up, especially since the Bulldogs are already ahead, continuing to pull ahead, and you're working on closing that gap. So definitely ball control is something you want to see the Beavers kind of get back under control going into the second half.
As we just seen head coach Tim Kaiser talking with the scorers table, trying to get some stats prior to heading into the locker room. That way he could have a little bit more of an understanding of what his team's doing well, what his team needs to work on. Very wise from the head coach there. As we take a look at what's upcoming for the Bulldogs, they have Hiram College next. That is on December 31st here at home. It'll be at 2 o'clock start time, and it will be streamed on ACTV. And then they will start conference play after that on the 7th of January against Kalamazoo College. Then Calvin. That will end their homestand here over this winter break before they go on the road to Hope College on January 14th. Conference play is as close as possible, and the Bulldogs are starting to work on some things that they want to implement once conference play gets underway.
Yeah, definitely trying to, get things honed down for conference, because that's when stuff starts to matter a little bit more. And both squads are going to start conference play after the next 2 games, so that's definitely something that both squads want to do, is figure out where they're struggling and definitely get it under control going into the conference play, so that way they're performing at their best in conference to try and make a playoff run later on in the season.
Yeah, as the Bulldogs look to continue the on-fire first half as we move into the second, Bulldogs lead 46-35. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NCAA Division III men's basketball here on ACTV.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all of our alumni and friends and people who've been involved with this college over the last year. We were going to do our holiday message from the warmth of my office, but it was such a beautiful day outside, chilly, but it just seemed like the Christmas season look out here. And so we wanted to let all of you know that the last year has been terrific. You have been a great gift to us, from the new dome that we have on campus to a freshman class of 600 students, retention at 90%, even Giving Tuesday, which has gone through the roof over the last 10 years, has made all of this possible. And so we thank you. We wish you a happy and safe and restful holiday season. And we certainly hope to see all of you on campus in the new year. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. It's what I'm here for.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1:15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Hello and welcome back inside the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center here on the campus of Adrian College in Adrian, Michigan, as we get ready for the second half of play. Joining me in the booth today is Dakota Clift. My name is Sean Whitmer, and we're getting ready for an exciting second half of this contest. Bulldogs lead by 11, but it is a game that has been as close as one throughout this contest, and it has been back and forth throughout the entirety of it.
Yeah, Bulldogs doing a great job, shooting this game, leading in all aspects. 50% from the field, 35 behind the arc, 100% from the line, and unfortunately for the Bulldogs, especially with having Darius Welch on the floor, behind in rebounds. Definitely something that you would expect Welch to exceed at in this game, especially coming into this game, averaging 6.8 rebounds a game. And Welch hasn't done a whole lot, in terms of getting boards. So it's definitely something the Bulldogs want to try and, fix and get him more involved in that aspect, especially with, the size advantage that he has. And then turnovers, the Bulldogs are being a little more, sure-handed, a little more clean played. So if you're the Beavers, that's definitely something that you want to try and limit and try and get under control going into the second half.
Yeah, and I think the other aspect of that is just would really like to see more of the Welch, Smiley, Schlink lineup on the court. You got your three bigs all out there. They can help rebound the ball pretty well, as would like to talk to you real quick about Scholarship Day. Ready to explore your Adrian future. Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Register now at adrian.edu/admissions/visit-campus/scholarship-day. If you didn't catch the link, it is right there on your screen. Scholarship days remaining are January 24th, February 21st, March 21st, and April 18th. Those are the scholarship days that remain for this year, as we are just 35 seconds away from the second half starting. Any final notes, Clift?
Just got to clean it up on both sides. Both sides got in foul trouble early in that first half. Try and clean up defensively, limit turnovers, limit fouls. Just play a little bit cleaner of a game going both ways, and I think it'll be a lot closer of a game if that happens.
So taking a look at some of the numbers that we didn't cover on the screen there, I think one of the biggest aspects of this is the fact that the Bulldogs have led for 19 minutes in this contest.
Yeah, Bulldogs have had their foot on the pedal since the start, and they're looking to continue that here in the second half. Came out early, got ahead early, and haven't looked back since. So they're just trying to continue to, put their foot on the Beavers' throats, continue to, jump ahead and continue to build this lead. So they're just trying to, put this game as far out of reach as possible. That way they have as much momentum as possible going into their next home contest.
Starting things here in this half is Rager. Welch to Logan, back to Rager. Screen from Smiley. He'll abort mission. Rager leaves the ball on the line, going the other way. Snelling to Irvin. Irvin dishes to Snelling. Outside to Irvin. Picks up his dribble. The three-point shot will fall. It takes a lucky bounce, but it's 3 points nonetheless for the Beavers. Rager hits Welch. Now to Schlink to answer with a three of his own. No, but Smiley with the rebound. Second chance won't go. As the Beavers, Irvin gives to Robson. Now it's Snelling. Foster back to Robson. Screen set and given up to Stokes. Snelling give and go with the two-man game. Now Stokes inside off the rim. Can't get it to fall. Rager to Schlink for three.
Like I said, Bulldogs getting ahead early. Getting ahead early in the second half. already ahead, in terms of points for the second half, 3-2.
Irvin to Stokes. Over to Snelling to answer. And it's a deep three for Snelling. The Beavers answer.
Both teams coming out of the gate here firing, and so far it's working. Definitely something that we want to see keep happening.
Fed over. Now it's Welch driving inside, right hand finish, off the iron and in. Darius Welch. Irvin drives, fights through contact. It'll be on the floor and against Luke Rager, who has had a couple of those in this contest. Already his third personal foul.
Irvin just aggressive driving. Rager just got a little too much, or a little too close, bumped him, and just a little too aggressive.
Has a little confusion here. It will be inbounds. It will be inbounded from underneath by Snelling as Logan applying the pressure for the Bulldogs. Irvin outside, driving, the floater up, no. Second chance, no. Robson with a third opportunity. The fourth one doesn't go, and it's Bulldog basketball going the other way. Robson had every opportunity.
Yeah, Robson just getting in there the entire time. Bulldogs didn't have an answer to stop him. And then off the last one, right off the bottom of the side of the rim. So just not a whole lot else you could do other than just keep trying and get it to go.
So Jeremiah Dallas, his first action of the second half, as Logan's pass is stolen away. Transitioning is Snelling. Hit the last three for the Beavers. Now Irvin drives, crossover, kick outside to Robson. Drives inside. The reverse finish, and Robson adds two. Dallas takes the screen. He drives. The beautiful feed to Smiley and the bucket.
Great awareness and great pass there from Dallas to Smiley. And great cut by Smiley on the other end.
Driving is Irvin. And the whistle will sound against Smiley, it looks to be. So Dallas, 4 assists. That last one was his 5th. He is now tied with Luke Rager, leading this game in assists, as Rager has had 5 assists so far. But it is Irvin with the free throws. First one will fall.
Going back to that foul, Smiley just had a hold of his arm trying to reach for the ball. Just kept him from being able to go up with the ball. So
Irvin now 8 for 10 on the day from the charity stripe. It's kicked to the low post. Smiley back up top to Logan. Feeds to Welch for 3. No, but Dallas flying in for the rebound, and he gets the foul.
Great effort out of Jeremiah Dallas. He's on the other side of the court. Came flying in, got the rebound, and managed to get a shot up. Not something you see very often, especially out of a guard. I mean, he's putting in all the effort possible and going up against the bigger guys on this Beavers defense. Just something that you definitely want to see from your guards.
Especially a 6'1" guard at that. Dallas is playing much bigger than his listed height, as Smiley and Schlink are already back on the defensive end just in case, but it won't be necessary. Dallas buries both. Setting up the press. They hit Irvin. Makes a move, kicks up top Foster, back to Irvin. Working against Schlink. Feeds inside to Stokes. Stokes working against Smiley and Welch, and it won't matter. Count it, and one opportunity for Stokes.
Great help side D from Welch, just came down on top of him. Could have possibly just stayed straight up, just gave him a little bit of like, hey, I'm here. Just tried to go up the block and gave a little too much aggression.
I think the concern there is Stokes' post move getting the advantage of Welch in that situation, but it's a three-point play for the Beavers as Dallas will bring the ball up the court. Orchestrating, he'll give to Welch, who went to pass for Logan. Logan was cutting, didn't expect the feed.
A little bit of miscommunication there from the Bulldogs, and it's not something we see out of two of your leaders.
Some nice moves inside to Stokes. He's doubled by Smiley and Welch. Now up top for Snelling as Stokes has a mismatch. It's Dallas. Welch coming over for the help, and Stokes gets it to fall again. The acrobatic finish.
The Bulldogs just don't have an answer for Stokes right now. I mean, they're just feeding him. Just keep feeding Stokes. Keep letting him do his thing down low. They don't have an answer for it. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
And right now, it's not broke. That is their most efficient offense in this game, is hitting Stokes on the post. We will step aside momentarily for the media timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NCAA men's basketball on ACTV.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
We'd like to welcome you back inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. As it's a 5-point game, it was 11 points that the Bulldogs led at the half. It was the largest lead of the contest to that point. And we had talked about what the Beavers needed to do in order to claw back. I don't think we expected them to just start feeding the post. Back-to-back and one opportunities for J.D. Stokes. He made the first chance he had. Second chance here. And he will bury that as well.
J.D. Stokes has almost single-handedly cut the Bulldogs' deficit down to 4. So, I mean, definitely keep feeding him, keep getting him inside, and keep trying to get in more opportunities for him.
As Dallas feeds to Smiley, it's stolen away. Snelling driving, kicks to Irvin. Inside Robson's shot attempt on the bottom of the rim. Welch dribbles through contact. Robson falling. Schlink for three. Will bury it.
Great transition offense from the Bulldogs. Got the ball up the court quick and just didn't look back.
It's Robson working against Welch. Goes to kick it. Johnson with the active hands, but Snelling driving off the rim and out. Dallas pushing the tempo, working against Stokes. And it's a blocking foul on J.D. Stokes. I don't know if that's the right call. The birthday boy might have just got a birthday wish, as it looked like he slipped into the contact.
That one's close. I mean, it looks like he slipped, but it also looks like Stokes might have gave him a little bump there at the end.
Johnson, head fake, drives, kicks back out to Dallas. It's picked up by Snelling, transitioning the other way. Drives, kicks to Irvin. Acrobatic finish. Can't get it to go. Of course, as we mentioned, Jeremiah Dallas, it is his birthday today. So I'd like to wish him happy birthday, and he is playing as if it's his birthday, going absolutely nuclear so far in this contest. 4 for 7 from the field, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 15 total points in just 16 minutes of play.
Yeah, Jeremiah Dallas is having a great game. Bulldogs are going to try and continue to feed him, try and use him to keep blowing this game open as much as possible.
Patient start back up after the free throws, letting everyone check in. Dallas drives left, hand off to Johnson, who hands it off to Welch. Drives right, kicks to Barnes, and it's stolen out of the air. Snelling pushing the other way. Welch picks him up. Great body contact from Welch, who forces the turnover. Johnson recovered, Euro inside, and he draws the contact. Johnson will shoot two.
Great move out of Johnson, just getting him past him and then going up with body contact. Great effort there, great offensive awareness, and great body control to be able to do that.
I thought Johnson was going to hit Dallas in transition there. That would have been the anticipated play with how the Bulldogs have played so far in this game. Instead, he just decided to take it up himself. The junior out of Toledo, Ohio, and Central Catholic was his last stop. Second opportunity, front rim, just a little short. Layfield leaves it for Snelling. Front guarding the entry is Barnes. It's going to be given off to Snelling, who drives, right-handed finish. Left Schlink behind him.
Yeah, Schlink just got beat inside, and as a big, that's not something you want to do.
As the Beavers are starting to build a dam on this side, just shutting everything down.
Yeah, Beavers definitely have tightened up defensively, and it's what they needed to do coming out of the first half and coming into the second.
Fed over, Johnson to Rager, head fake drive, kick to Johnson for three, side rim and out. Irvin drives in, Rager with the contact. Irvin's going to the line. That is Rager's fourth personal foul in this game.
I feel the Beavers are going to want to continue to attack him at any point he's in the game, and they're currently doing that. I mean, that's his fourth already. So definitely looking to attack, trying to get him into even more foul trouble, try and get him out of this game early, make the Bulldogs rely on different leadership than Rager, and definitely a good plan for him going into the remainder of the second half.
So Irvin will hit the first. As Dallas checks right back in for Rager. Second chance for Irvin, and it will rim out. Barnes with the rebound gives to Dallas.
A little bit of a friendly fire there as they tried to out-rebound each other.
Van Lanningham, dribble drive. Welch with the screen. Entry feed to Welch. He's posting up. He kicks up top. Schlink for three. Back rim. Van Lanningham with the offensive rebound and the reach. Robson can't believe it.
Neither can Irving. Irving ran straight to the bench. So, I mean, neither one of them believed that was a foul.
Irving was getting a drink, actually. He ran straight to the bench because he was gassed. He needed a breather immediately. Gyra checks in for the Bulldogs. Dallas weaving through traffic. Gyra gets the feed. Gives to Dallas. Dribbles slowly. Drives inside underneath the rim. Dallas, second chance. Can't get it to go. Layfield feeds up to Snelling. Drives through contact. Loses it. Welch driving all the way. He has Dallas. Welch goes for the poster. He gets fouled on the way up, but Welch was trying to put a man on a poster, and it's Robson's with the foul. You can see Welch shake his head in disbelief.
He went up early with that, and he had no intention of anything else.
Robson hits the first free throw Welch hits the first free throw as Robson makes his way to the bench with Snelling. And Robson is trying to plead his case. I don't think there's any case you can plead there. That's as easy a foul as it gets. Might still be trying to plead the case for the reach earlier. As Welch will hit both. That was Robson's 4th personal, I believe. Layfield dribbles up, kicks it over. Van Lanningham thought he had it. It's Thompson. Kicks to Layfield. Driving, kick outside. Stokes for 3. And it's off. Rebounded by Welch. Back up top to Dallas. He drives. And they're going to say it's out on Dallas. Going the other way. Quick correction, that will go as the 3rd personal foul against Robson. Irvin kicks. Layfield inside to Stokes, guarded by Gyra. Stokes with a beautiful post spin. Van Lanningham brings it up. Dallas sets the screen. Van Lanningham makes a move inside. Tries to go with an entry pass to Gyra with no success. Layfield to Stokes. Makes a move on Gyra. Stokes tried to get flashy. Welch will get the dunk after all. The post spin, but no poster this time as Layfield gets the body foul, and Welch is limping down to the other end of the court, unfortunately, so I believe he's likely going to be checking out of this contest right now. He was fine after the dunk. I'm not quite sure when it happened. Might have just rolled his ankle. Don't want to speculate, but Darius Welch is going to go take a seat, and we will take a break along with him. Don't go anywhere. You are watching NCAA men's basketball on ACTV.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Hello and welcome back as Bulldogs lead by 6 with 11:15 remaining in the game. Smiley, Schlink, Barnes, Logan, and Dallas are the 5 on the floor for the Bulldogs. And it will be free throws, 1 and 1 for Layfield. We will update you on the Welch situation when we learn more. As Layfield shoots the first, and it will fall. He earns the second. Layfield's second opportunity will bury it as well. Barnes feeds to Logan. Seth Logan engineering. He has Smiley. He'll hit Barnes instead, who went for the entry to Smiley, just a little bit off the mark. Layfield drives behind the back, feed over Irving to the corner. Ray's shot is no good. Friendly fire again, but Logan will pick up the loose ball. Pass inside, Dallas. Back up top for Logan. 4-3, front rim and out. Contact in the air, and they call it on Barnes. The Bulldogs, how the tides have turned. They can't catch a break right now.
Wheels are starting to fall off for the Bulldogs. They're starting to play sloppy, and it's showing on the scoreboard. I mean, the Beavers are down 4 now, and are now at the line. So Bulldogs starting to fall apart. Just got to start cleaning it back up. Start playing how they were in the first half. Get back to what was working.
Yeah, and if you're the Beavers, this is exactly who you want at the line. He is now 7 for 7 on the day, about to shoot his 8th. That is Justice Thompson. He has only made 1 field goal in this contest. The rest of his points have come from the stripe. Barnes to Dallas. As pressuring is the Beavers. Logan brings it up himself. Gives to Dallas. Welch seems to be walking with no limp. And he seemed to indicate to his coach that he's all good. Dallas gets the screen from Smiley. Hits the corner. Barnes, head fake, pull up, mid-range. Barnes can't get it to go. Dallas with the rebound attempt, can't get it. Barnes takes a tumble. Irvin on the other end. Sidestep, hesitation, makes the move. Gets past everyone. Ray drives in. Head fake, hits Stokes. Working against Dallas. It's a mismatch. Stokes can't handle it, and they'll say it's out on Dallas.
Great defense from Dallas, especially with the size mismatch there.
I think it's the right call. Up top to Stokes. Now in the low post. Thompson with a moonshot. Fade away. Dallas will pick up the ball. He'll go the other way with it to the corner. Barnes, little hesitation, but Barnes will bury the long 2. And the bench is loving it. Irvin gives to Stokes. Cross-court feed. Ray for 3. And it rims around before dropping in the bucket.
And the Bulldogs' 11-point lead very quickly cut down to 1.
Logan for 3. Can't get it to fall. Dribbles around. Barnes to Dallas. He drives in, spins. And a foul on the floor as Welch is checking back into the game. It is 1 for 1. Bulldogs just entered the bonus. They have not gotten the double yet. So Dallas will have to make his first to earn the second.
This is exactly who the Bulldogs want at the line right now. 6 for 6 going on into this one. So definitely who the Bulldogs wanted to get fouled there.
First one doesn't go. Little bit of announcer jinx as Layfield drives, kicks to Ray. It's a move back to Layfield. Cross-court feed. Thompson for 3. Front rim. Ray picks up the loose ball, drives inside. No foul. Still loose. Logan gets it, and he gets out of the traffic, giving it to Welch. Freshly back into the contest to Dallas. Working against the bigger Stokes. Dallas kicks outside Logan. Head fake, drives left. And he will quite literally hand the ball to Dallas. Now Logan for 3! And it's going to be a 30-second timeout turning into a media, so we will step aside. Don't go anywhere. You are watching NCAA Men's Division III basketball here on ACTV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
We welcome you back inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on the campus of Adrian College. So it is the visiting Bluffton University Beavers who come into this contest 2-7, coming in off of a win on December 17th. Bulldogs lost here at home on December 17th. And this has been one of the most electrifying contests. I had mentioned in the open, these teams are evenly matched, and they have given us a show that proves that. Layfield kicks to Snelling. Now Thompson. Head fake, gives to Ray, over to Layfield. Inside to Stokes, who gets a great backdoor feed for the bucket. Dallas. It's a move. He kicks outside. It's Schlink inside with the finish through the contact. Snelling up top to Layfield. Kicks over to Snelling again. Now it's Stokes fighting through the contact. The hook shot is off, and Dallas will grab himself another rebound. Dallas kicks over. Now up top, it's Welch for the pull-up midi, and it rims around and out. That was Dallas's third rebound on the game, I believe. No, fourth on the game. Sixth. I forgot about the 2 offensive rebounds, yes. Sixth rebound on the contest. He has 7 assists, and he has 15 points. How about that for a birthday present? Jeremiah Dallas is absolutely cooking. And we will step aside for a 1-minute timeout. Don't go anywhere. You are watching NCAA Men's Division III basketball here on ACTV.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
Hello and welcome back. Quick little break there as we get ready for the final 7 minutes of play in what is a very close game.
Definitely something you could expect out of these two teams. Going back to last year's matchup, the final score was 70-69. So always close matchup between these two teams. So definitely something that's going to be a consistent theme between these two. And we're seeing that again here tonight.
It is a sideline inbound here for Snelling. He flips it over the top. Robson working against Dallas. Goes up and finishes through contact. Dallas will bring it up. Bulldogs lead by only 2. Welch kicks to Logan. Now it finds its way back over to Dallas. Back to Welch inside. Schlink battling, and he will draw the foul on the shot. Stokes upset about it, but that is perfect foul drawing there.
Yeah, just backing him up and then fades away, gets him to fall with him. Gets the 4th foul on Stokes. Definitely want to keep attacking Stokes, just like the Beavers want to continue to attack Rager for the Bulldogs.
We haven't seen Rager since he sat down. He likely won't make another appearance in this game until late.
Yeah, definitely don't want to risk him fouling out. And then if this game goes to OT, you don't have Rager going into the remainder of OT for that game.
Schlink will hit both. They'll let Barnes check in for Smiley. Bulldogs have decided to keep a lot more height and length on the court for themselves throughout this contest. Foster looks to inbound it. Bulldogs applying the press. Layfield pushing it. Dallas going for the pickpocket. Irvin driving on the baseline, and they will call I think they called a foul on Logan. Yeah, it's going to be a blocking foul, 1-1 here for Irvin. 10 for 14 so far in the contest is Irvin.
Irvin took the baseline route on Logan, and Logan trying to get him to where he could, step out possibly, and just gave him a little bit of a bump. So
Irvin, first one up and good. Hit about every part of a rim you can before finally falling. That brings it within 3. Officially a 1-possession game. Irvin's second opportunity is off the side of the rim, and it stays a 3-point game. Dallas drives left, weaving through traffic, and Dallas takes a tumble. Welch picks up the loose ball. No, it's stolen away by Foster. Going the other way, he hits Irvin. Driving inside, Irvin with the finish. It's pushed up to Dallas. Bulldogs lead by 1. They hit Welch. Driving through contact, can't get it to go. Robson being pestered by Welch. Layfield drives up and in. The Beavers lead. For the first time since the first minute of the game, Dallas step back, feeds to Welch. Over to Logan. Driving. Logan gets the contact, wants the call, no whistle. Dallas applying good defense. Irvin will have to slow it down. He feeds it over to Robson. Over to Layfield. 5 minutes left in this contest. Layfield working against Welch. He gets screened. Outside, Snelling for 3, and he buries it. The Beavers lead by 4. Welch gets the screen. Over to Schlink. Steps around, and Schlink will shoot 3. Snelling hit him on the top of the head through the shot. As you pointed out during the play, Luke Rager is about to come back into this contest.
Yeah, definitely a risky move by the Bulldogs, but 4 minutes left, down by 4. Risky is going to have to happen. You're going to have to try and claw back into this game, and they think Luke Rager might help be the answer to that.
I'm interested to see if they're going to pull out Logan or if they're going to pull out Dallas, as Smiley looks to check in as well. So Barnes comes out and Dallas comes out. I wonder if Dallas is taking a short break to come back in, as he has been one of the hottest hands defensively that this Bulldogs team has had. Schlink goes 1 for 3, but he cut it to a 3-point game. Layfield playing patient. Smiley picks him up, going inside, up top to Foster. Kicks to Snelling. Makes a move, trying to beat Schlink, and it's off the side iron and finds the bottom of the net. Rager hits Welch, driving, spinning, and he's pickpocketed. Going the other way is Snelling. He hits Irvin. Sidestep three. And it's Irvin sliding before falling down. Bulldog basketball. And we're going to go to a media timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Hello and welcome back. The Beavers are challenging the out-of-bounds call. But before we get to that, just a reminder, ACTV broadcasts are fully student-ran. Of course, you have myself and Dakota Clift on the call. We also have Tate Wise directing this broadcast with Josiah Durrell handling the camera. And Grant Carmody helping us out as well. It's been a fun broadcast, and I don't think we could have asked for much more. As we take a second look here up in the booth, there's a lot of contact there. Welch is one of the people to touch it, but I think Robson might be the last to touch it. It looks, watch 5 in purple. He flips that ball over Welch's hand. I think that's out on Robson. Also, the call on the floor was Bulldogs basketball. Unless they have an angle we do not, I cannot see a way that they overturn this.
Yeah, there's no definitive way to tell whether or who's last to touch it from this angle. It looks as if Robson's the last one to flip it, but we can't tell where Welch's hand is or if that ball makes any contact with Welch whatsoever. So from our angle up here, Bulldog basketball off of Robson's hand.
I will say, Beavers coaching staff has the best look in the building at that. If they are calling the challenge like they did, they might have seen something we did not. Both coaches are getting the official word, as well as the scorer's table. Based on the demeanor from head coach Seth Clark, I think it's going to stay Bulldog basketball. No official word over the PA. No, it's going to be Bluffton ball. So it is Snelling inbounding the basketball. They lead by 5, and they just need to take control of the ball. Rager, Logan, and Dallas all in the game with Smiley and Welch. Welch a little bit slow on the cut, leads to the easy basket. Bulldogs working fast. It's Rager. Engineering, he'll hit Dallas. Jab step, works to his left. Dallas fakes the pass to Rager. Hits Rager for the corner 3, and he'll airball it up and over. It's off of Dallas and out of bounds. Beavers will take over possession as Schlink comes in for Logan.
It's do or die time for the Bulldogs here. Down 7 in the last 3.5 minutes.
And I think this is the lineup you want on the court. Logan is a phenomenal player, but it hasn't been his night. Every player on this court has played a big impact in this game. Let them play the final few minutes here. As Welch applying pressure. Robson dribbling, trying to beat Schlink. Robson up and off. Welch with the rebound over Layfield as now Welch dribbling through traffic. He feeds it cross court for the turnover. Welch gets the ball back. Feeds to Dallas. Corner three for Schlink. No good. The shot, and it's going the other way. Beavers get possession.
Great way to make up for your mistake by Welch. And
I believe we're getting a challenge here. Challenge called by the Bulldogs, if I'm not mistaken. You can't take them with you to the next game, so you might as well use them. Schlink shot the three. It was up in the air. I think that ball is last touched by Robson.
Yeah, watch the left hand of Robson when he goes up for this rebound.
I think that's the right call. I think it's a very close call to what we seen earlier. But once again, Bulldogs had the best view in the building. It's a good look for the Bulldogs, too. Just, if you're the Bulldogs, you want Welch to bring that ball back in with you. Maybe could have looked cross court as we get the slow-mo there. And
it's hard to tell if Robson's the one that pushed it up or if Welch was the one that pushed it up. But one of the two did, and it hit off the bottom of the backboard.
Well, the officials seem to have seen as much as they needed to. It's coming down to the wire here. And we will get the official word. Haven't seen any indication. I believe it's going to be Bulldog basketball. No, they're going to say Beavers inbound underneath.
That's another tough one right there.
That's two calls that I think could have been. I think if you call them one way, you have to call them both the same way. They were that close. As Rager playing good disciplined defense with the 4 fouls. They're taking time here. Have to dribble after 5. Driving up off the glass. Foul by Welch.
I think with that injury to Welch's ankle earlier, it's slowing him down a little on his turns and trying to keep up defensively because he's just getting beat. And nobody's stepping over to stop the ball, which is what you're supposed to do. Somebody's got to be there for help side to be able to help stop the ball.
Well, the Bulldogs are about to make a change and taking out Barnes for Logan. Second free throw is no good. It's Dallas pushing the tempo. He hits Welch inside. Can't get the layup to go. Welch, the third chance will fall. It's a 6-point game. Pseudo trap. Push it back for Robson. Drives around Welch. Now he'll apply the brakes. Welch guarding way out there. Now it's Schlink. Robson spins inside. Can't get it to go. Second chance will fall. Dallas. And it's stolen away by Foster. Jackson Foster with the layup. Dallas. Corner kick to Welch. I'll say he went out of bounds as it has been a collapse for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, everything is
the
just
start of this
started going downhill.
Yeah, late in the second half, about 7 minutes left is really when we started to see the collapse. Blocking foul on Dallas. So shooting 2, double bonus here. Up 10. First one won't go. Bulldogs want any chance. They need a quick 3 despite the result of this free throw. Second shot opportunity will fall. Dallas pushing the tempo. They're playing a little bit slower than you might like. Driving inside. Dallas will get the call and he'll shoot 2. Looks like it went against Irving. And I think it's the right call, but I don't know if it's the right play if you're the Bulldogs. First one falls for Dallas. Second one up, and it drops as well. 86-77, the current score. Burns checks in for Logan. Trapping in the corner. Bulldogs applying the pressure. And they will say timeout, Beavers. Minute 13 remains in the contest. Bulldogs trail by 9. And it's a 30-second timeout. So we will stay right here as we get prepared for the closing minute of this contest. In a perfect world, Bulldogs are 3 shots away from tying it back up.
Yeah, Bulldogs quickly fell behind. Just haven't been able to stop the bleeding. And
it really started when Welch went down. He hasn't been the same player since he came back. He's been about a half step slower. A half step slower can cost you in a contest like this that's this close.
In college basketball in any world, a half step's going to get you beat all day.
Little confusion. The question is, who is your best three-point shooter and where is his spot? The deep outlet pass to Irvin. Minute left. Applying pressure, Snelling drives, kicks to Irvin. Head fakes the 3, drives inside. And Dallas gets the foul. Irvin will shoot 2. At best, he could make this an 11-point contest. No matter what he does, it is a 4-possession game unless he misses both.
Probably the right call there, going for the foul and just trying to see if you can get them to miss 2. Go from there.
As Seth Logan will check back in for Barnes, and it looks like Saunders will also check in. Gavin Saunders is one of their better three-point shooters on this team. As he will hit both. It's an 11-point contest. Welch driving. Saunders is getting guarded aggressively. Kicked to the corner. And Barnes, or Schlink, mind you, stepping on the line.
Self-sabotage here from the Bulldogs in the last 7 minutes of this game. Just shooting themselves in the foot and can't get anything to slow down or stop it.
48.8 seconds remain. Inbounded to Snelling. Right back. Now it's over to Irvin. Irvin gets bodied. Rager is out of this contest.
Rager trying to force an over and back to get the ball at half court. Just got too aggressive with it and is now fouled out of the game.
Irvin. First opportunity will fall, and Irvin is chirping the crowd. Which you have to be careful about at this level if you're Irvin, especially because you just missed it after taunting. But nonetheless, it is very easy for you to get thrown out of this game for taunting people that aren't even in the game. At the collegiate level, sportsmanship is a very high mark, and Irvin is not showing sportsmanship to its finest.
Towing that line just a little bit.
Yes, yes. As Irvin will drive, kicks to the corner, back up top, 20 seconds remain in this game. And Welch will foul, trailing 12. So Welch gets his fourth. And I think it's safe to say the Beavers have started a winning streak. Here before conference play, they have one more game, and then they will kick off their conference schedule as they will play Baldwin Wallace. Ball bouncing around. It finds the hand of the Beavers, and it's Foster dribbling it up and dribbling it out. The Beavers will win 91-77 in this contest, and it was a generational Final 8 if you're the Beavers. But next, they will play Baldwin Wallace at 1 o'clock back at home, and these are two teams that have struggled at home this season. Beavers yet to win, 0-4 so far at their own stadium. Bulldogs now 0-3 in their home court. They will look to change that on New Year's Eve when they will play the Hiram College Terriers. That is a 2 o'clock start time, and the final game the Bulldogs will play before conference play starts. It'll be MIAA action after that, and the first contest will be against Kalamazoo College on January 7th.
Yeah, great team effort from the Beavers there, going into the second half down 11 and coming back and winning by 14. So, came out firing, got pressure early, never let up on that pressure, and just continued to play hard, play clean, and just outscore the Bulldogs completely. So, definitely something that, Bluffton's going to be proud of and look to continue against Baldwin Wallace at home, try and break their winless record at home, and see if they can have even more momentum going into conference play with a 3-game winning streak and start conference play to continue building strong.
As we take a look at the final schedule for 2025 for us here at ACTV. It will be Wednesday the 31st, men's basketball versus Hiram College, as I mentioned. That will be me and you on the call once again, or me on the call once again. And then at the exact same time, women's hockey will face off against Trine University as 2025 is just about over. We get ready to look ahead into 2026, and this Bulldogs team will look to shake this one off for a quick turnaround into the next contest. We'd like to thank you for watching, and from all of us here at ACTV, we'll see you next time.